Well, good afternoon. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you as well. But before we get started with anything, we have to bring up the passing of Nichelle Nichols, who played Lieutenant Uhura, and it sucks. I mean, at least we have this to remember and appreciate her performance more. I mean, I know with DeForest Kelly and Leonard Nimoy are already gone, but it's like when it's that fresh in your head, and when you get to see like an amazing performance and what a strong character she's been, especially for the time frame when this was filmed. And we lost a good one. It sucks. R.I.P.
Yeah, I think with us watching this for the first time, obviously our audience that is watching this is going to have much more connection, to her as an actor throughout the years than we are. But just watching this show the last few months and getting to know the character and everything, and then this happening is a bit surreal. But yeah, definitely just want to pay our respects.
Yeah, and in terms of comments from the last episode, I have none. It's gone. It's behind me. The beginning of season 2 reminds me of the beginning of season 1, where besides the first episode, the next two, I'm just like, eh. But I think number 4 brought us back around in the first season. I have no idea, but people are really excited about Mirror Mirror. So,
yeah, I think this is one of the episodes that, since we very first started reacting to the series, people have brought this episode up. So, just like with City on the Edge of Forever, I'm going to go in with my expectations tempered, trying to not let them get the best of me in that regard, but it shouldn't really be a problem. I'm, excited. Hopefully this is an episode we both enjoy and can have a good time watching. I think with the last episode, The Changeling, after kind of sitting on it, it's been about a week since we watched that. I don't think it's one of the worst episodes or anything. And overall, I do think the robot itself as a prop and what they did with it was really cool.
I feel like that's one of those episodes where it's a good idea. I mean, it's one of those good things where people can just pop in and watch it, because they might not have seen the other ones where we've compared it to, like, oh, they already did that in that episode. They already did that in this episode. So in terms of just like, hey, what's on? Oh, Star Trek. It's for people who haven't seen those episodes or maybe aren't fresh in their head, where we are just watching it,
Marathon style.
all in a row. Yeah, marathon style, where people probably weren't doing that back then. So to its credit, I can't blame it for that.
But the important thing is, we're always genuine. And if we don't like even this episode, which a lot of people have told us that they really like, if we end up not liking it, we're going to be honest and tell you guys about that. But for our full uncut reactions and full extended discussions for every episode, you can check those out on our Patreon. The link is in the description. You also get early access to these YouTube edited videos, as well as some other cool exclusive perks. You can check that out. And if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. In addition to Star Trek, in the near future, we're also starting Firefly here on the channel. That'll be a fun one, so make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience.
Absolutely. And if we don't like it, it's your fault.
Great first shot.
The Halcyon Council cannot permit your Federation to mine dilithium crystals on our planet.
We have shown the Council.
Sweater Kirk is back.
Our dilithium crystals represent awesome power. Wrongful use of that power would violate our history of total peace.
Kirk to Enterprise.
Standard ion type, Captain.
Chekhov is back.
Rough ride?
If we stay.
Stand by to beam up landing party.
Weren't a lot of comments saying he looked like some band member, which is why they brought him on? Like a young band member to bring in the young crowd? I wonder if it worked.
Yeah, like children were surfing through the channels. Whoa!
He looks like that rock star. But what's this science fiction garbage?
Enterprise. Transporter room energized.
Well, I like how he's got the insignia like on his waist there.
Troublesome.
Another transporter issue?
Oh, no.
Whoa!
What? Mirror universe!
That was right. Those are right.
Whoa!
Wow. That's not good that they're making that motion.
Standard procedure, Captain.
Oh, but Kirk and them don't know where they are. Okay.
Military capability, Captain?
No.
But Kirk's like so quick on his feet to realize I probably shouldn't make any sudden, like, hey, what happened?
You were instructed to compensate during the ion storm.
But I tried, Mr. Spock, I
Carelessness
tried.
with the equipment cannot be tolerated.
But Mr. Spock, I
Your
tried.
ionizer.
Oh no. That's got to be one of the best hooks, probably.
Are the mere other four just wrecking havoc in our world?
Oh, good point, yeah.
These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise.
It's very rare that we just, like, right from the first shot, already in the middle of a situation. I really like that.
No man
I have a
has
good
gone
feeling.
before.
That's not good. I'm so excited to see evil everybody else. All right, Jerome, what do you got for us?
During an ion storm, my landing party is beamed back to the Enterprise and found it and the personnel aboard chained.
Well, gentlemen,
Mr. Spock,
Oh, I guess he is alive.
the power beam jumped for a moment, sir, just as the landing party was about to materialize.
feel any abnormal effects?
Yes. Better look us over. That was a rough beam up.
Yes, sir.
Anytime Spock's in a villainous role is just terrifying because he's the strongest one.
That spot. I spilled acid there a year ago. Jim, what in blazes is...
I don't know.
The Upside Down.
Not our universe. Not our ship. Something parallel. Parallel universe. Coexisting with ours on another dimensional plane.
Oh.
Similar storms on both universes disrupted the circuits. We're here, and they're...
Are we going to get to see it?
I hope we do. I want to see evil four of these people.
Get up to your post. Run today's communications from Starfleet Command. I want to know my exact orders and options, if any.
Captain, I'm...
Uhura, you're the only one who can do it. I'll be right there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is hitting a lot harder now. Oh,
Yeah.
I got goosebumps, chills.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Look at that scar.
Ooh.
Still no interest, Uhura.
My goodness.
You are away from your post, mister.
Is the captain here? Is Spock here?
He's got that Spider-Man 3 haircut.
Communication status.
No storm damage, sir. All stations report normal.
You're ordered to annihilate the Halkins unless they comply.
And I like this logo of a sword through the world.
Complete opposite of what,
What they're
Star
about.
Trek's about. Yeah. Oh no. He just commands a presence when he comes into a room, man. It's like, oh no.
Even just like his subtle changes in his like mannerisms and stuff. So great.
Contact the Halkin Council. I wish to talk to them again.
Yes, sir.
But it is clear that we cannot expect their cooperation. They've refused the Empire.
Empire.
Put phasers on standby, Mr. Sulu.
A serious breach of orders, Captain.
I have my reasons.
It is useless to resist us.
Oh wow.
We are ethically compelled to deny your demand. We will not argue. 12 hours, no more. Close communications.
I feel like everyone's already catching on.
This conduct must be reported.
You're at liberty to do so, Mr. Spock.
Deck 5, sir.
Ooh, Chekhov getting a little acting chops. Oh! No! Oh, they figured it out.
Dang, get that evil grin. Oh,
Ah!
there we go. I think we haven't had a good old-fashioned fight in a while.
Oh, look at that hip toss. Yeah.
Your men, Captain. Easy, Pharaoh. I did your job.
Smart boy. Switching to the top dog.
Get him out of here.
Oh, okay. I think he just has guards to protect him because this kind of thing happens all the time.
You're in line. You might even make captain.
Yes, sir.
What?
Not on my ship. I'll tell Uhura to create a diversion, distract Sulu's attention. At your signal, we better get
What's that diversion gonna be?
on our Enterprise.
I was starting to think we weren't going to see it.
Spock! Get these men off me! Spock! You traitorous pig. I'll hang you up by your Vulcan ears.
I think not. The four of you will remain here in the brig and in custody until I discover how to return you to wherever it is you belong.
They've already figured it out.
Whatever your game is, I'll play it. You want credits, I'll give them to you. You'll be a rich man. A command of your own. What is it that will buy you?
Fascinating.
Power, Spock! I can get that for you!
I just love how our universe has figured it out right away, and they're already taken care of.
I do not desire the captaincy. I much prefer my scientific duties, and I am frankly content to be a lesser target.
Oh no!
The agony booth is a most effective means of discipline.
Oh, okay. I keep thinking that they're killing people, but they're just punishing them.
I inquire if you intend to persist in your unusual course of action regarding the Halkins.
You heard my orders.
Is that dude another Vulcan behind Spock on his left? On our left?
I think it might be.
I do not threaten, Captain. I merely state facts. I have found you to be an excellent officer. However, I shall not permit your aberrations to jeopardize my position.
Do you think we should destroy the Hawkins?
Terror must be maintained or the Empire is doomed.
Don't tell me Kirk's gonna try to change this whole universe's motives and viewpoints, is he?
Their whole ideology. All it takes is one speech.
Order, sir?
Release Chekhov, confine him to quarters.
Yes, sir.
I like that guy. He seems like a good guy.
Just in a bad place.
Yeah. Do you think the set was really built like that, where they would climb up a ladder to a second deck?
If they didn't build a second deck, then maybe they'd dig a hole in the floor. Oh, but they have all that shit in the back.
Yeah.
It's a pretty, yeah, it must be a pretty good elaborate set. I like it.
I fell asleep.
Oh boy.
Well, at least they kept the whistle. Surprised it wasn't just a yell. Ah!
I am instructed to wait until planet dawn over principal target to permit you to carry out our mission.
If I don't.
I am ordered to kill you and to proceed against the Halkins as the new captain.
Noted, Mr. Spock. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kirk
Pretty
out.
civil way of telling someone you're gonna kill them.
Captain's log, stardate.
You can tell Spock's, pretty different here, but he's still the same guy in terms of his delivery and
4 hours.
performance.
Or I will face a death sentence at Mr. Spock's hands.
Different when needed.
I'm just imagining Kirk having to go in a broom closet whenever he's recording these logs on this other universe.
Yeah. Excuse me.
No, but I'll avoid killing Spock.
Just get him out of the way, he and his men.
I'll get out of his way.
Shall I activate the Tantalus field? You'll at least want to monitor him, won't you?
Oh, these guitar riffs again.
I press him. And he dies.
What?
Now,
Not even in this universe, lady.
if Spock fails his order, he'll be killed anyway.
I'll see to it that the circumstances of his failure will clear him.
Can your scheme bring you that much power so quickly? How does Marlena fit in?
I don't even know who you are.
Very hard for a working officer to shine as a woman. Every minute.
Really putting a lot of screen time on this subplot. I'm hoping it goes somewhere.
No.
I love her. You just met her earlier today.
Been a long time since you've kissed me like that.
And also, does this woman exist on their ship, in their universe?
I wonder if she'll show up at the very end, like, oh, this is so-and-so from the B side of the ship. Then Spock will go, friend of yours, and then they'll laugh, and then bam, bam.
It's a good prediction, yeah.
It's going to happen, I swear. She's going to be on the other side at the very end.
You aren't very persistent, Mr. Sulu.
Yep, you're right.
Now you're making sense.
I was...
You know how I got this scar?
Oh, there you go.
I'm afraid I changed my mind.
You take a lot of chances, Lieutenant.
So do you, mister. So do you.
I was just about to say, I love how they all carry knives in this universe as well.
I have the phaser, Captain. And I do not intend to simply disappear, as so many of your opponents have in the past.
Why do they keep phrasing it that way? Like, does he shoot their bodies into space or something?
Is it that button that he has in his room that...
Oh, it makes them disappear completely? Okay, that's a good point.
Doctor, it is time for answers.
Oh!
No! You can't take him! Oh, no! Woo! Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh! Oh!
He's gonna take out everybody. Oh! Nice.
Well, come on, help me get him on the table. He'll die without immediate treatment.
By the way, that thing you hit him with wasn't plastic or anything weak. It was an actual skull. And he shattered it.
I would not be surprised.
Come on, McCoy. You're taking a chance on not getting back home.
We'll get home.
15 minutes, we've got to go.
Oh, great. She's just hearing all of this.
You want me to stop, Jim? Only take a minute.
He's so proud of him for wanting to save Spock, despite them fighting all the time. Even it is evil Spock.
What is this, Mr. Sulu?
You will also appear to have killed him after a fierce battle. Regrettable, but it will leave me in command.
Captain Sulu! Ah! Has George Takei ever played like a serious villain? Because if he hasn't, he f***ing should.
Oh, she's helping them out.
Oh!
Wow.
No. Even if it is Mirror Universe Sulu. Okay.
Can't get rid of any characters with names. Oh, here we go. Well, there you go. That didn't last long.
Friend.
Scotty about to go punch her? Why did he have to hold him back?
I'd help if I could, Marley. Believe that.
She stays strapped. Oh!
Yes! Yeah!
There we go.
Badass.
I cut the transporter power. It was necessary to delay your beam out until I could arrive.
Oh, you jerk. Oh, wait, is he gonna help him?
Come on.
I take it back.
Engineering. Reactivate main transporter circuits.
You're a man of integrity in both universes, Mr. Spock. How long before the Hulkan prediction of galactic revolt is realized?
Approximately 240 years.
The inevitable outcome?
The Empire shall be overthrown, of course.
I submit to you that your empire is illogical.
One man cannot summon the future.
But one man can change the present. Be the captain of this enterprise, Mr. Spock.
He really did it. He really changed their whole ideology with one speech.
If there's one man who's able to change it, for that universe, it's going to be Spock.
Captain Kirk, I shall consider it.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
Welcome home, Captain.
What I don't understand is how you were able to identify our counterparts so quickly.
It's far easier for you as civilized men to behave like barbarians than it was for them as barbarians to behave like civilized men.
Great explanation.
Jim, I think I liked him with a beard better. Gave him character. Of course, almost any change would be a distinct improvement.
May I point out that I had an opportunity to observe your counterparts here quite closely. They were brutal, savage, unprincipled, uncivilized, treacherous, splendid examples of Homo sapiens.
Damn.
I found them quite refreshing.
I'm not sure, but I think we've been insulted.
I'm sure.
Oh, dude! No way! You called it.
What did I say?
Lieutenant.
Marlena Monroe.
And he doesn't know her. You were spot on.
All right, Lieutenant, carry on.
Oh!
Met her before, Captain?
She just seemed a nice, likable girl. I think we could become friends.
Oh, look, he's already going to spit game already.
I should have written television in the 60s, let me tell you. Oh, wow, that was great. I love that. Finally, we're hitting it off. Yeah, man, that was fantastic. The idea of a mirror universe is super entertaining. You know, multiverse is a big thing now, but a parallel universe is just as good. Oh, man, the costume design, the way the ship was, everyone's interactions with each other. Nichelle Nichols possibly giving one of her best performances in this episode. Yeah, I've mostly just good things to say. I can't even process any bad ones right now. I can go on for hours. Oh, my God. How about you?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything bad to say about it. I really enjoyed it. I think that this is one of those times that they set up a premise and they were able to pay it off basically perfectly. I feel like we got everything explained and, you know, there wasn't anything that was, you know, done too much or anything I wanted more of. Like, for example, the other versions of them that got beamed up to our Enterprise, we got to see a little bit of them, but it wasn't, you know, a storyline in the episode. Like, we didn't keep going back to them. It didn't take us away too much from the main story, but they did give us that little nugget of seeing Kirk, the other Kirk, and William Shatner getting to act, you know, similar to how he did in Enemy Within, which is, for anyone new here, my favorite episode so far. So love to see that. All around, thought it was great. The other Spock was great. The way Leonard Nimoy, just like I said during the reaction, changed just a few mannerisms and a few kind of the way he would talk and move. Instantly, you bought this other version of him. Sulu, probably my favorite Sulu performance, or definitely up there with like Naked Time and This Side of Paradise from him. Really enjoyed him in this episode, and I feel like we haven't seen a ton of him lately, especially this season, so that was really nice. And then even Chekhov got that one little storyline where he tries to overthrow Kirk, and that was great. So all around, excellent stuff.
Yeah, this whole thing felt super well paced. There was no point at this episode where I was looking at the clock. Okay, maybe when Kirk was talking to
Marlena,
the lady in his room. Yeah, some shots went on a bit long there. But besides that, no, I was completely hooked in. Yeah, everyone got their little piece of character stuff. Bones the least amount, but I like that he was still like willing to risk his life just to save Spock in the other universe. And like that little moment where Kirk's looking at him smiling, it gives you that sense that there is continuity because he's proud of him, because he knows they bicker back and forth all the time, but he's still like, you know what, I'm proud of you, Bones. That was probably one of my favorite little moments in there.
The little continuity nugget I picked up on is when I believe her name is Marlena, but I apologize if I heard that wrong. When she's talking to Kirk and she's like talking about Spock getting in his way, and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna make him get out of your way," and he's like, "I'll get out of his way." And it kind of makes me think of just a few episodes of Muck Time where Kirk thinks he'll be able to just knock Spock out, and Spock takes him out pretty easily. Maybe learning from that experience, in my head canon. So liked that stuff as well.
Yeah, quick little appreciation on I guess it'd be score and like set design, like the set design where they're on the second level and then you see on like in the background the lower level. It's like, oh wow, this feels like it's big. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like they're in like a room with a backdrop. It feels like they put a lot of effort into making it look big. This episode is good. I like it.
Yeah, with all that being said, the episode is good.
The episode is good.
All right, well, that's going to be our thoughts on it. If you want to hear our full extended discussion, check out our Patreon, where you can also check out the full cut reactions, all that stuff there. And yeah, if it's your first time here, you want to continue watching Star Trek with us, we also have all the previous aired episodes of Star Trek Season 1 and the first few episodes of Season 2 already on the channel. So check those out as well, and then subscribe and become part of the target audience.
Absolutely, and for all of those who hyped up this episode, you were right. I'm not mad at you for for building up those expectations, because it was really good. But that'll do it here. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us, and hopefully for you as well. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.